Hello everyone, welcome to Rising Stars channel. Today's video is another storybook, and this one is great for reading to children who may have family members, older family members like grandparents, so granddad or grandma, or even if you have a neighbor who's a family friend who's older and is suffering from dementia, which is basically a memory loss that occurs in old age. Okay, so it's a great book to read to children so that they have an understanding of dementia. Okay, there was someone at Kathleen's door. It was a little boy in a blue coat. How lovely to see you, said Kathleen. Come in. The boy came in and made himself at home. You see? I haven't seen you for a while, said Kathleen. Not since yesterday, I said. Was it only yesterday? She wondered. Yes, said the boy, but it feels like forever. Because I missed you and you missed me. We had so much fun, didn't we? Remind me, said Kathleen. Well, first I gave you a cuddle, he said. Then you cuddled me back. Like this, said Kathleen. Just like that, said the boy. Then you gave me a chocolate biscuit. Did I? Said Kathleen. Yes, because they're my favorite. Are there any more? I can't remember where I put them, said Kathleen. I can, said the boy. I'm good at finding biscuits. There was only one left, so he broke it in half and they shared it. Oh, that's kind of him, isn't it? What day is it? Said Kathleen. What time is it? It's today, said the boy, and it's time to play in the garden. Is it? Said Kathleen. Yes, he said. Put your blue coat on, then we'll look like twins. But Kathleen's buttons wouldn't behave. Look. Kathleen's buttons aren't closing. No matter how hard she tried. Oh dear. Maybe she just forgot how to button them. We'll find out. She got upset, but the boy understood perfectly. Buttons are fiddly, he said, but I can do them up all by myself. Now I'm 5. I'll show you if you don't believe me. He did Kathleen's buttons up, and looked very pleased with himself. You are clever, said Kathleen. I wish I was your age. It's odd. I can remember being 5. But I can't remember what I did 5 minutes ago. I expect that's because it was boring, said the boy. Kathleen followed him into the garden. That was kind of him to help her button up. In the garden. Let's play, he said. This bench is your spaceship. Who am I? Said Kathleen. An astronaut, said the boy. I'm the pilot. And the pigeons are invading aliens. I'll climb up the tree, then leap out and rescue you, okay? It's a very pretty garden they have. He climbed up the rope, swing, and stood high in the tree, whilst Kathleen sat in the spaceship. After a few moments, Kathleen began to worry. Help! Help! Where am I? Do not be afraid, said the boy. I have come to rescue you from the aliens. Whoosh! Boom! Shoo! You're safe now, he said. I will take you back to the planet Earth. He steered Kathleen back indoors. And helped her into the armchair. Well, that was quite an adventure, Joe, she laughed. I'm George, he said. George? I've got a grandson called George, said Kathleen. You remind me of him very much. What is he like? Asked the boy. He's the best boy in the world, said Kathleen. He has a blue coat just like yours. He can do the buttons up all by himself, you know. Yes, I do know, he said. Really? Have you met my George? Asked Kathleen. She can't remember, but that's her grandson. I'm your George, said the boy. He fetched the photo that she kept on the mantelpiece. That's you. And that's me, he said, when we were younger. How could I forget my own grandson's name? She sighed. George tucked a flower behind her ear. Don't cry, Grandma, he said. I'll always be here to remind you. Oh. That's kind of him to remind her, isn't it? You remembered I'm the best boy in the world. That's all that matters to me. Shall we dance? Dancing makes you happy. What if I fall, said Grandma. I'll catch you, said George. I catched a ginormous elephant once. All by myself. You caught a ginormous elephant, said Kathleen. Yes, I did, said George. And if I caught an elephant, I can catch you. I haven't got my dance music, she said. Sing that song you sang to me when I was a baby. We can dance to that, said George. And he started to hum it. Mr. Sandman, I remembered that one, said Grandma. We're nearly coming to the end of the story. She sang and they danced until... Should we find out what happened? They both ran out of puff. You're a very good dancer, said George. And you're a very good boy, Joe, said Grandma. She'd forgotten his name again, but George didn't mind a bit. You love me, whoever I am, don't you? He smiled. More than words can say, she said. And don't you forget it. I won't, he promised, because George knew that even if Grandma's mind forgot who he was, her heart always remembered. That's the end. So remember, grandparents who may not remember everything, they do remember some things. And you can help them when they forget to do the little things, okay? And when they forget some things, you can remind them. And for example, George reminded his grandma of his name, and George helped her to button up her coat because she'd forgotten. And George helped her to remember the song that he liked, they both liked, and also where the biscuit tin was, okay? So you can remind them the little things. That's it. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.